Our database is humming along nicely. We've planned it, we've built tables, we've built forms, and the data is flowing just fine through the database. Now, at some point, you may hear a knock on your door. It's management. They come in. We want reports. Fine, we'll give them reports. But before we can give them some reports, we need to build some queries. So let's see how we can build some queries in an Access database. Queries have multiple purposes. The most important purpose of a query is to ask questions of data in our tables. For some examples, how many of a certain product did we sell last month? How many orders did we have from a certain state? What's the count of number of orders every employee took? Usually, when you build a query, you're just looking for results. You're not looking to make the results necessarily look very good, cosmetically. So for starters, we'll click Create. Here you just have two choices under Queries, either the Query Wizard or the Query Design. Let's look at the Query Wizard first. We'll click it. And we're just building a simple query right now. We'll click OK. From here, we just have to figure out what table we're selecting from. So we'll select the Products table. We just have to decide which fields we want to show initially. This particular query doesn't necessarily have all of the fields, but we do want to see a preview of the data to make sure that we've selected the correct fields here. We will put this query in Datasheet View. We'll click on the View button in the drop-down list, and we'll click Datasheet View. And sure enough, we see the information we're looking for. We've got the customer IDs, the names, the addresses, the city, state, and zip fields. Well, we don't quite have the reports that management wants yet, but we're off to a good start as we started building queries. Just remember one thing as we continue our journey through queries. Queries do not store any data. Data is stored in tables. So don't worry about how many queries you create. This is not going to add size to your database. Create as many queries as necessary to possibly get the right answers to the questions people are asking of your data in your databases.